All right, I'm just going to go over a couple things with this really quick, all right? We talked about this in spring a little bit, and now you're starting to see it around the building. We're changing some of the branding here, but I just want to make sure everybody understands what we're talking about when we're talking about red line, all right? And this is our football stuff, okay? So this first one, we all believe that if we're going to be the team that we want to be, we got to play with great effort, fanatical effort, right? Suffocating effort. And the way we define that is 100-100, okay? And that's 100 miles an hour 100% of the time. Really simple. We all got me so far. All right, that second thing, we know that in all three phases, we got to have great execution, okay? But that's also for you as an individual, right? You want high performance, you got to eat well, right? That's part of your execution. You got to sleep, right? You got to make good choices about what you put in your body, right? It's all about, you got to know what you're doing, right? You just got to study your playbook, those things. It's all about execution. If you want to play, prove it. You can't play if you don't know what to do. You can't play if you're dead-ass tired at the end of a practice. You can't be at your best when your best is needed, all right? Prove it, really simple. And then accountability, right? We're all accountable to each other 24/7, and I think that's the easiest way is just own it, fix it, right? We're all going to make mistakes. I'm going to make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes, and I need to be able to say, hey, I screwed that up. But this is what I'm going to do to fix it.
Come on, move!
After leading Arizona to a 10-3 record and a win over Oklahoma in the Alamo Bowl, the Wildcats were left with a really tough decision. Follow their head coach Jedd Fisch to Washington, enter the transfer portal and go somewhere else, or stay at Arizona and finish what they started.
Well, I think those players choosing to stay is really special. And I've said it a couple times, to me, they made the rarest of choices for young people, for college athletes these days, is that they chose each other over more money. And that doesn't happen very often. You know, their commitment to each other, their commitment to the U of A, how they feel about this university and this city, and how the city and the university feels about them, I think is really, really special. And it's hard because when a head coach leaves a school, it opens a 30-day portal. So all the uncertainty, new staff coming in, they don't know me, I don't know them, like how quickly can they learn, can we get to know each other, the other coaches? So those guys were amazing, and I'm so glad they chose to stay.
We believe in Coach Brennan. He's a great coach, better person, like one of the most genuine people I've ever met, for sure. But we believe in him for sure. We believe in the coaching staff that he brought in, and we believe we could win here. But what kept us here is the players.
During the whole coaching changes, a lot of emotions was flying around. Everybody being impulsive and acting on emotion. But with me, I just, from the jump, I knew I wanted to stay. I didn't want to go anywhere. I kind of just, I started some over here. Might as well just continue it and finish it.
For star players like quarterback Noah Fafita, wide receiver Tetairoa McMillan, linebacker Jacob Manu, and tackle Jonas Savianea, staying together as one big football family is important to them.
And we kind of had team meetings and player meetings where we said, if we could keep the core together, let's come back and go do what we continue to set out to do. If Coach Fisch was here, we had aspirations to win the Big 12 and the national championships. So when Fisch left, it was like, all right, if we could keep the players, it's not really the coaches on the field. If we keep the players together, we can still have the same aspiration, and we can make it even a bigger story than what it would have been if Coach Fisch was here. So when we kind of announced that we were staying, and we kind of made it official, we got the secondary involved. Traden Stukes, Gunnar Maldonado, and Dolan Johnson. That's three big names, big time secondary players that kind of announced their stand. Then me and T right after. So it kind of became a domino effect to where we got to keep everybody. I think we lost a couple good players and a couple good freshmen, but we kept our core intact for the most part, and we've come closer as a team because of it. Now we got to make sure it translates onto the field.
Smile, Tanner. You look mad today, bro. Haircut look good, bro.
Thank you.
You scored a goal yesterday. What's not to love? What's not to love, bro?
It's celebration. I be rolling.
I'm not gonna lie. I might do that.
Get up.
If I have a rest of the time, I'm doing it.
4. Sit.
What team are you gonna mix in cadences or no?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Who's in? You? You're the what? Who's X? Who's X?
AJ.
Who's F?
Me.
All right, UZ. Hey, run this shit just like Coco. Remember Coco from last year? Get in his wake.
Yeah.
Dolphin left on, warm wave rash. Ready? Wide, Eddie. Sit. Oh. JP, run that.
Ice nickel, you want me fast on that Nala or kind of?
You're probably not gonna get it. Only reason you'll get it is if you have a linebacker press man. So if you get a linebacker press man anytime this year, no, it's going to go to you. I'm gonna throw it. But other than that, you're just trying to clear it out to open it for Nalo.
Yeah, this whole summer, we preach about, player-led team, coach-fed, player-led. So that time, that period, PRPs, we kind of focus on our fundamentals, but without the coaches, especially the leaders on the team, that's where we step up and then be vocal to our teammates and then see if we can pick things up without our coaches, because that's where winning teams win.
Getting Takaru Davis to stay was huge for Arizona because he had 1 foot in and 1 foot out. The Wildcats already lost 1 cornerback to Washington. Losing another starting corner would have been detrimental to Arizona's defense.
What made my final decision was when I seen everybody stay, and then it was also telling me, like, let's run it back, like, let's go try to get a natty. And I see how the team stuck together throughout the fall, and then that's what really made me stay.
When Takario chose to stay, it was such a big thing for the team because he was such an important part of the team last year. The players love him, and the coaching staff is excited to coach him. And I think he believes in Coach Aquina and Coach Viney, and he knows that he's going to get excellent coaching. So when you combine that with this team and how this team feels about each other, playing in that secondary with all those other great players, I think that was really compelling for him.
React to the ground, Bobo. React to the ground. Good. Get up. Get up.
When I was thinking about transferring, I was really trying to see what program can I fit in at, and that's what really made me stay, because I know what I have here, like who I'm gonna be playing with, like the defense and like what type of team we are and the type of workouts we are.
When Bobo told us that he was gonna stay due to the transfer portal, it was kind of a big moment for me. He's a big piece on the team, and without him, a lot of the back seven's kind of messed up. So when he stayed, kind of surreal our defense. That's when we knew that we were gonna be locked in and we're gonna be good.
Oh yeah, so I found out Bobo was staying, obviously during summer break, which is in May. I think I was in Hawaii at the time, just chilling, having fun. But yeah, him staying was a big deal for the team, for sure. We kind of needed him to, secure our secondary and help our team out. But honestly, I thought he was checked out. I thought he was bouncing. I thought he was gonna go somewhere else after spring ball. But man, the people can surprise you. So didn't know. That was definitely a huge surprise. And like I said, it's gonna help us. The secondary comes back, another year under their belt, more experience, another year together. They play for each other, they love each other, so they're gonna fly around. And I think he's a big part of our defense, so I'm happy he stayed for sure. Well, my teammates found out, it was random, because it was I think we went on a May break, and I was going on my way home, and then it was oh, you staying, bro? And they yeah, I love you, bro. Appreciate you. Let's do it.
And then I was like, let's do it.
You're mic'd.
Oh, hi. Is that T-Mac?
No.
What the heck?
Y'all have a good one.
Hey, bro.
Having your longtime best friends and teammates along with you in college is just an absolute rarity. It's even more rare when those guys are the faces of the program. I'm talking about guys like Noah Fafita, Tetero McMillan, and Jacob Manu. And you know, some of these guys, they played Pop Warner, high school football, and now college ball together. That camaraderie, that togetherness can be very sweet.
Mango roll with cookies and cream. The best one. Best ice cream.
Wow.
Bro, I
No, it is close.
So you got
Alright, that's two.
no.
Go. Give it third strike. Give it. Just do it.
Bro, you're not serious. You're not serious about losing.
Did Juice ever tell you the story of Bobo?
Yes.
Juice ever?
Remember my barber?
Yeah.
Santa Ana?
Bro.
Bro, he looked like...
He said he was covering you? What number?
He said he was number one. He's number one, actually.
He was smarter than me?
He said he was talking trash to me.
No, he wasn't.
I swear to God.
Bro,
He showed me like text message.
Yeah. And you texted him back. You said, I'm going to D1.
Yeah, he said I was going to. I was like, oh.
They exposed you,
Bro, I said, I'm going to D1 for quarter.
Yeah, you did say
You know
that.
what I'm saying? I ain't saying like, I'm going to D1 you late. I was telling him, you know what I'm saying?
Why even respond, bro?
I just want to say that it's true.
Yeah, why are you recording?
You want to cut. You want to cut.
Yeah, I went to
What school did you go to?
Santa Ana? Yeah.
Hey, beat us.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, all that talking you do.
Well, according to Coach Carroll, Jacob Manu was very mad at losing today. He didn't tell you it was really.
Wonder why you said that.
You said you want to find me with us.
what?
Yeah, you go.
Bro, you been on your knee.
I was like stretching out my knee.
Boy, you always on your knee.
I was stretching out my knee.
You lie.
No, slow. I was like taking one
Hey, you do it, then E think it's okay to do it.
That's me, that's me. You go first.
Yeah, no.
Should be. Right.
Bro, this is horrible.
I got like one time.
Yeah. Wait, did you?
No.
Oh, one fault.
I don't need.
Oh, right.
Well, these apps. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good way to get out right there.
It's a record.
Yeah.
It's on you to say.
Pretty.
Sick.
Get him on camera, man.
Don't touch the ground. All the fun.
Warm up, the worst part. Gotta get out the way, they feel good. Nah, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Yeah, they say it's voluntary, but everybody knows it's not voluntary. It's still mandatory, you still gotta show up and
To rest right now.
stuff. Come on. My name is Jacob Manu. I play linebacker here at the University of Arizona. I go by Nuku, so most of the boys call me over here, and I'm from Santa Ana, California. Good, Ty. I got my nickname from, it was kind of a little thing. All the boys, we all came up with our nickname. It's kind of like the first four letters where you're from. I'm from Nuku Nuku and Tonga, so that's how I got my nickname, Nuku.
Good, stick it. Good stick. Good, buddy. Get height, good, dude.
Put me at receiver, man. Hey, Paul, what flow gate? 6'6". I like that one. First call? First call?
Yep, first call. Load it up. Eyes down. Eyes down.
My right leg. Can I go with my right leg? Oh.
Do you want to go right?
Yeah.
All right,
I want to start starting on my right. What'd I get, Mom? That's bad. That's bad. I got you. I'm on one more rep. I'm on one more rep.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit! Man, I almost fell. Growing up, I wasn't that tall, so I knew like any offer I got from a Division I school was gonna be big for me and probably be like one of the only schools that would pull a chance on me. So once Arizona pulled the trigger on me and Noah and Keenan were already here, I feel like I had to pull the trigger. You know, they're the only team that trusted in me. And then my freshman year, that's when I really wanted to prove myself to all the other Pac-12 teams that didn't pull the trigger on me, and I feel like I did a good job.
Jacob Manu came in as a very under-the-radar recruit, and the expectation for him was contributing on special teams for the first couple of years, and then let's see what happens after that. But then he started to turn heads as a superhero on Arizona's scout defense going up against the starting offense. And as he continued to shine on the practice field, you started to see more and more of Jacob Manu sprinkled into the mix at middle linebacker. And then eventually, Manu just became a mainstay halfway through his freshman season.
Yeah, hey, if you guys aren't coaching, go on the sideline.
Then as a
If you guys don't have to
sophomore,
go on the sideline.
he was wildly productive, became the first Wildcat since All-American Scooby Wright to lead the Pac-12 in tackles. And despite multiple formations deployed on the defense, Manu has always been the ringleader of the Wildcats defense.
Got him! Hell nah! Got him! Shut up! Shut up! AC. Oh! Woo! Woo! That's kill shot. As a captain, you gotta be able to call people out, especially if they're your best friend or like you're really close with them. You gotta be able to call them out in hard moments, tough situations. And it might make it feel uncomfortable, but as a captain, at the end of the day, that's what you have to do. Good. Bird! Damn, Mike! Damn, Mike! Damn, 2 feet off the ground. Ah! Good. Hey, you know me? Burst to the ball. Come on. You gotta get in shape right now, fool.
I know, but you gotta let me get off the block first.
You did get off the block. I watched you, Bear. I watched you the whole time.
The second I get off the ball, Bear. What you want me to do?
Run!
Everybody yelling my name. I can't.
That's not the second you got off the ball. You sat there and, you took off my catapult and then
Me and Zay live watch you. I swear to God. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Jonah Savinea is just an absolute physical specimen. He came in as a true freshman and got the attention from an NFL scout while he was an early enrollee. It's very rare for an offensive lineman to start as a true freshman. It's even more rare when that offensive lineman starts all 12 games and didn't seem to have any freshman growing pains. Moving from right guard to right tackle as a sophomore, Savinea showed why he's one of the top offensive linemen in college football. Not only is Jonah Savinea big, but he carries his weight well and plays with the tenacity and dedication you would want from your best offensive lineman. And he's pretty talented at music too.
I started playing music when I was 9 years old. You know, my mom put me on because she was the lead singer in our worship team at church back home. So we needed a piano player for the church, so she wanted me to play piano for the church. And then from there, I started learning. You know, I'm fortunate enough to find a piano teacher back at home. That was my dad's coworker, so it all worked out.
For me, I really didn't start playing music until I believe it was my 7th grade year. It was 11 or 12. But having that background in church, we were always surrounded by music. We'd always see our aunties and uncles performing like every Sunday. And, you know, we always thought, like, man, how cool would it be to like just be able to play instruments? Because for me, I wanted to learn the drums first, but then the guitar was more cheaper and more accessible. So I just ended up learning guitar and just fell in love with music. Or playing with my brother just makes me feel at home, especially being far, like. But having him here and just jamming, it's kind of a escape from football, from all that stuff we do on the field, and just to be able to get grounded again through music.
It means a lot, you know. It just reminds me of all the memories we created together back at home, you know, from a young age. You know, we start jamming at our house, me and my mom and Julian. You know, when we do our night prayers every night, you know, we just jam a lot. So this is one of the songs that we like to play together. And the name of the song is "Let's Stay Together" by El Green.